Rising to my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. This is your boy, Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful king, queen, gods, and goddesses out there. How y'all doing? I hope y'all doing swell. I hope you're doing wonderful. I hope you're doing blissful. Now, shout out to everybody coming into the room. You gotta forgive me. We gotta let people come in. This is a live reading. So now, today, I'm gonna do something different. I feel a little, I don't know, deep down, like 5 minutes before the reading, I feel a little preachy today. So, if you feel me go up there and take off today, y'all just gotta let it be, because you know the way how spirit flows very abundantly in many ways. So again, shout out to everybody coming in. Shout out to all my A1 Day Ones. Shout out to my new soul family, God's new soul family. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, yes, it is Terrible Waunstar. What we're gonna do, we're gonna break it down and get up into it. Okay, so Gigi, shout out to you. Shout out to you, Cassie. I see you. Travel 101. I already see you up in the building. Don't think I watch everything from all aspects. Okay, so with that basically being said, the title of this one is, if it's not about stability, then it's not even worth your time, Virgo. Again, if it's not about stability, it's not even worth your time. Shout out to you, Queen. I see you, Holly. Grand Rising or Great Rising. You know how we gotta say it. So Danielle, I see you too. Shout out to everybody's coming in. Now again, I told you I feel like being a little preachy. So if I take off, you know, you just gotta let it be. So what we're gonna do with this one, since it's Sunday Fun Day, I'm just gonna let spirit truly flow. So we're gonna go through a lot of things on this one, and we're gonna feel the energy of what's not worth your time, what is worth your time. If somebody, you know how the energy go around here, so you know we're going to try to do it the best way we can. So let's get into prayer first. Spirit guides in the universe, we thank you right now for everybody coming to the channel, especially Virgo and anybody who's watching the channel. Exactly. Now, lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wishing any ill will, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that beautiful energy, even if you think it may not be good, Virgo. You may be thinking it's hindrance, but we're not going to take that energy. Instead, we're going to give it to the universe and let the universe deal with all of that, so we can wash our hands clean. Ashe, amen. But it will be reciprocated in the highest good format for us towards abundance, prosperity, and things to help us elevate, okay? Ashe, amen. So let it be, so mote it be, amen, okay? All right. Now, Virgo. Okay, I'm trying to be serious. Okay, here we go. Now, Virgo, you are increasing abundantly now, mentally, physically, spiritually, financially. You have been putting in all the work, and everything been coming through the way that it needs to come through, okay? Now, all your fortunes, your wishes, and your desires, hold on, let me say it, this part. Desires that is meant for you is coming in for you, okay? Now, you may be in some type of isolation right now, like a Virgo normally do, like in some type of hermit mode, getting some type of clarity, some type of truth about themselves, where you are keeping a lot of things to yourself lately, so people won't play with your heartstrings or your emotions, okay? Now, I feel like you have withdrew yourself, and it's not saying like you withdrew yourself because you tired of a situation. You withdrew yourself because you was exhausted of going through the things internally within your mental and emotional aspects, but it had to create some type of callus around your heart where you can understand about who you give your energy into and who not to give your energy into. Now, some of you been trying hard to keep the faith in this on something that you may be trying to build on, or somebody you may be trying to build with, but you can't sense what the other person feel emotionally. They may be nonchalant, or you may be feeling like they non-committal, or you may feel like they want the accolades of a marriage or a long-term relationship, but still want to be non-committal in the energy being reciprocated in return. So they want you to be a husband or want you to be a wife, but they don't want to reciprocate and do the quality things for you. They still want to be out there in this youthful type of energy or something like that. Now, Virgo, you may be having the courage to leave something for good. And when I say you leaving something for good, it's more like you have went through this for so long, Virgo, even when you surrender to try to bargain with whatever situation there may be, it's still not going the way that you want it to be, because internally it's not the real you. Internally you may be feeling suppressed about something that just not going in fruition the way that you would like it or the way that you want it to go. Now again, somebody may be keeping secrets. However, this is how leveled up your vibration, where again what energy you want to pour into, what energy you want to receive, and what energy you are giving out. Okay, Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Now, not only that, Virgo, what I'm sensing right now for you as well, you have elevated into a brand new light. Okay, now I'm seeking abundance. I'm seeking your intuitive spiritual abilities have fully enhanced, not mastery level, but you at the beginning of like a college level, okay? So I feel like some of you have really been following spirit, following your intuition on where they're guiding you. Even though you was in the unknown, you may been feeling naive about a lot of situations that you let just surpass right up under your nose, being in a denial of the fact, because it was still learning lessons that you had to understand. Some of you still may be having a lack of direction or some type of lack of doubt about actually jumping out and taking that genuine leap of faith. Spirit want me to tell you right now, whatever you are manifesting some type of balance. So Spirit saying have patience, because they are weeding out all the things that is not necessary for you to extend to another level. You have been transitioning into a lot of healing, Virgo. So I feel like you are moving forward away from people that used to be sneaky, vindictive, or people may be avoiding you because you so clairvoyant now, Virgo, that it's starting to scare people, because you can see the real them inside of all of the mask they may carry. Can I get an amen? All right. Now, I feel like, Virgo, now this is where the preachy part is coming in for a second, okay? Now, Virgo, I feel like God had to put you through a situation, right? And when I say a situation, if some of you are Christian, because I'm a theologist, I support all religions, right? That's just me. Now, but in the Christian aspect, it's a part in the story where it's knocking down the walls of Jericho. Spirit just gave me that one out of nowhere. Now, the thing about it is, when we say knocking down the walls of Jericho, I think it was the children of Israel when they was going to the promised land. Hey, y'all ministers, if you want to hear spiritual life, for y'all understand the message, but don't detail me on the story, okay? Now, I feel like it was the children of Israel, and I feel like this is after when they got Joshua to go out and look over the promised land to see what they were. They were spying, right? So even though Virgo, like, to listen to the story, even though they were spying, right, they were trying to infiltrate Jericho, and that was the promised land for them. So even when they prayed, and I think Moses was still in a picture. Moses, hear the story out. Moses was praying, and an angel came down to him, or a message or a download came to him saying that this is your land. God told you to go ahead and go through it. And he was like, how can we go through? Because it's penetrated by a wall. It's penetrated by like a hard fort. He said, march around it 7 times. Just blow your horns, and on the 7th day, do it 7 days. And on the 7th day, the walls of Jericho will crumble. So I feel like, Virgo, here go the main thing that I was trying to say. Now, I feel like, Virgo, you had to march around 7 cycles in your life, okay? And when I say 7 cycles in your life, you didn't understand the lesson the first time. So it may be somebody that you may be being manipulated by. It may be an addiction, an old habit. It may be scared to go into something new. But Virgo, you had to keep going around these cycles to master whatever pattern, or master whatever challenge that was in your life that was probably harnessing you, probably dealing with a person. Now, I can say this may be for some of you that you went through it for 7 days, 7 months, or 7 years. Take it as it resonates. Now, not only that, I also feel like with all the secrets and the illusions that's been coming out, you had to go around this cycle to become more intuitive, to start seeing the Virgo way of energies that's around you. So I feel like you had to get hurt numerous of times in your life, Virgo, in order now, since you in the aspect in this time frame, you finally seeing the light or the inspiration to learn how to stand on your boundaries and stand in action about what are you doing in your life for yourself. Virgo, you will know, I hate to say this, but the energy that I'm feeling, majority of you are yes men and yes women, where you will turn around and won't stand up for yourself. You rather accept the situation or de-escalate a situation by letting somebody feel like they winning and then you actually standing your ground. Now, I feel like some of you are starting to break that generational curse that you have, and that is one of them, okay? I feel like you are starting to break not you expressing yourself because of the programming that you had in the past, but now you are breaking yourself into new chapters and new cycles of what you have to go through in everyday life, okay? I feel like it's something that you are building to become more strategic and more diligent in the way that you are walking. The choices that you are making is going towards change, and as you are changing, you are developing new skills in order to move in transition and to move in harmony, okay? Woo! So, with that basically being said, let's work on higher knowledge for a minute. I'm sorry about, no, I want to do spiritual truth. We're going to work on spiritual truth, y'all. Spirit to say go with spiritual truth. So, this is what we're going to do. Now, this help you with vision, illumination, and integration, okay? Now, join the tips of the thumbs and the index fingers of each hand forming a closed circle. Hands in front of the heart, touch the tips of the joined fingers together. Left palm faces inward, right palm faces outward. Now, I awaken the vision of my highest truth, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're going to focus our vision on the highest truth. Now, what we're going to do meditation for all my nuances coming in. Great rising. I see every one of you. I love every single one of you as well. Now, A1 Day Ones, y'all already know. For the new soul family and people who are just not watching, what we do every day for like 15 to 30 seconds to 45. Some people say 60, but We'll get it in real quick. We are breathing in positive energy and we're letting out all that negativity, okay? So make sure y'all hit that like button too, okay? So y'all get ready. Let's breathe in, Virgo, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance towards your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance toward your highest good and understanding. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not for you. Very, very good. One more time. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. Hold it. And release out. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. I awaken the vision of my highest truth. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. All right. Now, Virgo, I told you this is going to be a little lengthy on this one because we want to get all the information about the stability and why you are not letting people in. But I feel like right now God is leading you, or your angel guys are leading you to some type of spiritual truth into your life when it's coming into something or some type of energy that may be depressing you, hindering you, or maybe want to keep you blocked or keeping you up under some type of control tactic, okay? Now, Virgo, let me go ahead and pull, and I'm working from the Moonology deck today, okay? So I feel like right now, some of you emotionally may not be sensing the clues and the ideas when it comes to something that you may be trying to change into a new era, okay? Now, I feel like some of you are buckling down and going through a transition of healing because the benefits that you finna require is gonna help you go into a new level subconsciously. I feel like the foundation that you are creating for yourself is starting to be an ending for other people off of your benefits, okay? Now, I also feel like this newness of this unknown, you have been logically thinking of ways how to elevate your emotional stability. Now, I also feel like your heart may be playing an interest in this about getting the courage that it needs to finally take action and being diligent within this harmonizing change. Now, I feel like you are starting to be more of an individual where you're finding your foundation, you are finding yourself, you are gaining your power back, you are taking action in order to expand. However, I feel like you don't understand about the blessings that's going to come in for you because you are feeling more frustrated about the instability about the foundation that you are trying to build with someone. Now, I feel like your 10th house may be very, very in play, okay? So I feel like right now this is dealing with worldly things a little bit. So I feel like you are trying to be more diligent on which way you want to go. Now, I feel like some of you are being spiritually in tune more within yourself about the direction that you want to take, dealing with healing yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. But I also feel like you are ready to travel. You are ready to do something towards your own leisure that's going to subconsciously help you get to into the place that you need to be. Now, it may be challenging that you are going through some healing stages because you may be having a dual mindset. So I feel like the way that you are thinking in order to change, you're not really going in harmony with it. So you may be fighting your opposing signs, okay? So when I say an opposing sign, this is some homework that you need to do. So you may need to look up your Virgo sun and whatever's your moon and whatever's your rising and look at both of them together because they are intervening with one another. Like Virgo aspects, like, okay, I hate to tell you a secret. I'm a Virgo Sagittarius, right? So the Virgo in me keep myself grounded from over expressing myself. However, the action in me that'd be opposing my intellect or opposing my other side has the fire that's sometimes want to go out without being contained. But with the Virgo in me, we are being analytical every time the fire flames out or every time you get over expressive or something happening, you try to figure out how to contain that. So them are signs that are opposing. So yes, what I'm basically saying is you may have your one side or your good side that you may be thinking about keep on doing right, but people been playing you and it's bringing out the dark side. So you are starting to think of a way how to transition during all of this, okay? Oh my goodness. Now, I also feel like what you are thinking about is something that you need to sacrifice. That is very, very important. I feel like right now you are thinking of ways to go in transition. You could be dealing with a Gemini or air sign and about this sacrifice of what you need to do into your life. Now, I feel like this may have been going on ever since the solar eclipse where you start to feel some type of new revolution about what love mean to you, and you may feel like right now you're not receiving the love that you want. Now, I do feel like you are being more in foundation with whatever hurted you to put you in your life purpose. So you may have to go through understanding more about love and what is stable love to you. And I feel like spirit put you in isolation because of Mercury retrograde. I'm not saying Mercury retrograde. I'm just talking about this on this paper. So what I'm just saying is maybe it was something that you was in transition with that was hard to communicate, or something that a person that you were dealing with, it wasn't getting the message across, or they may not see the message the way that it needed to be in order for this expansion. I feel like the decisions that you are making, you still being diligent, but right now the changes is hard to decide on what direction you want to go because emotionally you still feel attached to this person, or emotionally you still feel compassion about this energy, but you are trying to void the situation at hand from what you really need to go through. But I feel like right now you have it all, Virgo, but mentally you feeling like you don't. Spirit also want me to tell you again, have faith. I feel like some of y'all are spiritually enhanced, and some of you may be palm readers. Some of you may be very like a healer, tarot reader. I feel like right now, the way that you becoming a spiritual teacher, you got to have the faith, or you may not have the faith in what you are feeling, because the way that you are feeling right now, you could be dealing with some type of emotional aspects of some secrets or illusions. Now, I also feel like you got to finish paying out this karmic debt that you have done in your past life, okay? Now, I feel like the main key thing is stability, okay? Now, you got to be stable in order for you to build the way that you need to build, okay? Now, it's also letting me know you got to be more balanced with your soul. And this is why the senses that you are not feeling right now with this partner that you are dealing with, you feeling suppressed because you're going through all this energetic changes, but you feel like the changes is not being necessarily made from being reciprocated on the other way. Now, I also feel like the truth is being hidden from you, Virgo. Now, I can't say that truth may be hidden from you about a situation from what you're trying to see about a place that you're trying to take action in with someone, or act Okay, now take it as it resonates. Now, I also feel like right now the mysteries that you may be seeing is all coming subconsciously, where spirit is realizing that you are moving the way that they want them to move, but somebody in their dark mode don't want to see that you very intuitive because you a genius spiritually on everything that you do. But now you hitting some type of finality about the creativity that you want to grow with this person because you rather focus on yourself. So I feel like this person was making you at a dis-ease where you wasn't feeling the desires of that what you need, and it was stopping your force. But I feel like your Mars came into play as well. So I feel like the love side of you still got love, but you really warlike when a person don't understand you because you want somebody to own up to their accountability. It could be an Aquarius, but you know how this person operate. I feel like Virgo, you know, like it could be a Pisces as well. I feel like you are believing in yourself now to make the right choice that is more founded for yourself in order for you to create to have an ending and to change into a new beginning. Now, I also feel like communication is about to come in with somebody, but this person has not transformed the way that you think they have, and it could be a Scorpio. Now, not only that, Virgo, I feel like you are being more embedded for this new cycle to being more rooted into the things of your purpose. You being more rooted into your routine. Some of you may be working out, working on the body, but Virgo, this person really don't know your value as the Virgo you are. Now, I feel like by all of this stuff that's been going on, you can't find the escape to overanalyzation. And it's dealing with a friend, a lover, or some type of change that you need to be. And you used to going through some type of cycles, but dealing with somebody who like to provoke you. But now I feel like you are finna feel your abundance and the balance is finna come in for you. However, the part of fortune that you are getting, you're about to get it, but the person with you can't get it. That's why you're not increasing. I sure. Make sure y'all hit that like button. So, Virgo, I'm not even finished. This is just the beginning. Woo! This is dealing with that moon. New moon energy, baby. Dealing with the moon. So some of y'all may be feeling this way. Some of y'all may be feeling like that. All right. Woo! Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, rising, North Node, and Venus, or wherever it's at in their chart. Not sure. Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Thank you. All right, Virgo, what we got for you right now, we got the Temperance card basically being upright. Now, I feel like right now you may be starting to have 1 foot in the door and 1 foot out the door. So I feel like some of you may be having an ending with somebody or want to create an ending because things may not be working out the way that you seem or the way that you want it to go, or maybe vice versa. But I feel like right now you are starting to pour all your energy and all your emotions into yourself about some type of decision that you want to do with your life. Now, this is a life purpose change. Now, I feel like you got new opportunities. Yes, you already know you got that. Spirit bring that into you. So Spirit wanted to tell you. And you've been more at peace. And you've been flowing like a flower down this journey, okay? So now you may be feeling your thirst. And by walking away from a situation emotionally in order to go through this transitional healing, okay? Now, I feel like the choices that you are taking right now is something that's more suitable and desirable for you instead of dealing with a energy that's very toxic, negative, want to keep you tied down, want to be controlling. Not only that, want to just try to have full authority over you in everything. Like, I feel like for this new cycle, you are making changes to disconnect this with somebody, even though you don't want to, because it is a soul tie connection. However, I feel like Virgo, for this new offer opportunities, you are holding the hands on it in order to move forward, because the energy that you was getting to make you happy, it wasn't getting poured the right way. So I feel like right now you are moving forward, but the challenge is by this being a soul tie connection, you are hanging on for something that is way too long. Now you are starting to get the understanding about this decision that you need to make, because you know that it's going to elevate you. However, by the foundation that you have with this individual, you want to be more in transition, but this person is doing more breadcrumbing because they upset and bitter about everything that's going on in your life, and they feeling a lack of frustration, or they always want to be controlling to the point that it's their way or the highway. Now, I also feel like right now, Virgo, emotionally, you are starting to look at different avenues, being diligent about love. You are being diligent about how to handle a situation, but you are ready to take an unknown leap into the unknown in order to expand to get, I think, what you probably deserve. I feel like you are being more, when you was in the unknown, being disappointed and sad about the adversity that you may had to go through with somebody. Now, it could have been you wanted this person to be long term and you was waiting. This person was being non-committal. Now, this can be about you making a good decision to finally walk into the unknown, dealing with this person who wasn't meeting the dreams and desires that you asked for because of their arrogant ways and their inability to move forward with you in order to grow. Now, I feel like by you going through the transitional healing and you are leveling up, this person didn't want to do it the same way is because they may feel like they didn't want to apply enough to level up with you, Virgo. Now, I feel like you may be progressing and seeing things better about a situation that may have been out of control. It could have been some type of little argument, a disagreement that was a small anthill that turned into a big mountain. But I feel like right now you are no longer worried about that. You have let go of whatever the past was, dealing with a scenario because you needed to lighten up the burdens and the loads within yourself. Now, this could be something about some type of secrets or illusions that's been revealed. Could have been dealing with a Scorpio, or I feel like whatever came out to surface have finally got you out of the cold, finally gave you the clarity and understanding that you need, even though it probably wounds you emotionally, but it helped you rebuild yourself and your happiness towards this new opportunity that you've been looking out on and making plans. Now, I feel like you being very strategic like this, very strategic, but I also feel like you starting to understand to allow things to be how it is, dealing with a person that you may be separated from, a person that may always want to bicker and argue and have you in situations. You are allowing that cycle to end as you moving on for your greater good, dealing with secrets and betrayals, dealing with a soulmate connection that you will realize that was trying to be controlling. All right, let's see what else that we got. Make sure y'all hit that like, comment, and subscribe button. I know this is different, Virgo, and I'm sorry if I'm not looking up at you right now. I'm trying to stay very in tune to what's going on, okay? So, Virgo, I also feel like the energy that you've been dealing with, you've been helping them grow without you knowing, okay? And when I say without you knowing, this person may be very non-affectionate. But I feel like behind closed doors, this person is slowly getting rid of the toxic behaviors. I don't know how long that you want to wait for, Virgo, because I feel like for some of you, this person won't change. And for others of you, this person is in transition of changing. But it just depends on how long are you willing to deal with what you got to deal with, okay? Now, Virgo, I feel like right now your loyalty, they know you very loyal. And I feel like they are believing that, or I feel like... Virgo, your loyalty is very, very demanding, okay? They know that. They know that they can trust you. They know they can be you very reliable. And the thing about it is they are believing in you to come and chase them, but I feel like you're not chasing nobody no more, Virgo. I feel like the pursuit that you are on right now, you are on a pursuit to get away from the karmic debts or the consequences of you not being happy, of you not being satisfied. Now, even if this person asks for forgiveness, I feel like, Virgo, you may be done with the situation just because it's just too much for you. You rather focus on healing, releasing, purifying yourself, being more in your divine feminine, being more spiritual, because it's something that you are blocking or something that you are trying to escape from. This person knows it's probably them and they don't want you to push away, but this is why they probably ghosting you, Virgo. Maybe this is why you may be disappearing or being invisible, because you trying to release this toxic energy. Somebody don't want to leave you, Virgo. Somebody don't want closure. Somebody don't want to let you go. Somebody don't want to move on. But Virgo, the boundaries that was set that you had when you said enough is enough, they thought you was playing, Virgo, and when you said you was changing, you changed. And now a person still don't see the truth and honesty because they still imagining about you being an open heart. Yeah, you may still be around them, you still may be cool with them, but it ain't the energy like it once lovingly was at the full Virgo 100%. Now, people don't understand Virgos love a foundation. And I feel like for some of you, the security of feeling like you are loved, the security of feeling that you acknowledge, the security of feeling like you part part of some type of family, you no longer want to take a risk about it because it don't make you happy off of being depressed of all the repetitious cycles that you have went through with someone. Now, you know, starting to understand and feel empty within yourself. Now, Virgo, I ain't saying they drained you all the way, but I'm starting to understand you are realizing that it's empty being by yourself still in a relationship. It's empty being at the top and still being alone. Now, Virgo, emotionally, you may be bored about how you've been pouring into yourself and this person's still hollow. So now, just give me another analogy while I'm thinking about it. How can you fill up a cup that got a leak in it? That's like trying to satisfy somebody who never can be satisfied, okay, Virgo? But I also feel like right now, you are no longer want to birth something. I feel like you are no longer willing to go for a return with this certain individual. Now, I feel like you may make an amends before reconciling and an opportunity. I feel like you're not going to get it because you finally see a person for who they are. You finally taking off the mask of people, and even if it's a twin flame or the reflections that you seen, you finally understand about the way how this person been talking. It was giving you all the information. Now, Virgo, I feel like they still only out for a good time, maybe trying to chase it, but I feel like they starting to know now about whatever recently happened about your value, about your importance, about your awareness. They know you are no longer being tied down to the same dishonesty patterns of the deception or the trickery that's coming in that normally would take place. Now, Virgo, I feel like they heartbroken and shattered right now, expecting and having faith to come in for you to come back, and now they want to make promises and do everything because they feeling apart and they sinking. Virgo, the chemistry that you had with this person was a final breaking point when they crossed your boundary, okay, Virgo? Now, yes, this was a soulmate union. I feel like you are feeling now that you are your happiness that you see within yourself at the pouring that energy into you became a new connection where you are being more clear-headed about who you want to bond with, who you want to confide your information in. You know this person now by taking off their mask. You found the information that you need, and now they may be spying on you on social network because of the way that you are moving is different. Because now the energy is flipped, and now they in a negative mindset because you are no longer feeling depleted, drained about anything like that. Now, I feel like you know they probably still missing you, but I feel like you still got anger and resentment off the shocking, unexpected information that you may find about a person just not being real with you, but instead their arrogance, ego, and their stubbornness created you to go on and to say, I'm gonna ride out and I'm gonna start over and I'm gonna do a new direction. Now, Virgo, I feel like now you are starting to go back like the one day times and somewhere you may be headed somewhere to free your mind from all the cloudy judgment or to free yourself from feeling like you walked away, left out and cold, because what you are once craving, you are not craving no more. You don't care about separation. You really just care about growing for yourself, and the space that you need is already done deal over something you used to be obsessed over or something you had, it was like an addiction. Now, Virgo, you still I feel like some of you are getting an understanding about being around people with mixed signals, in and out type of energy, or something that's bittersweet. Okay, now I feel like this person want to come in and be devoted, but right now they don't want to do conflict because they know you at your final end. And Virgo, if it came to you in a love type of situation like that, I feel like you're not chasing nobody because you finally found your power. And again, you know, over here, we don't chase, we attract. So I feel like somebody new may be coming in and they just waiting on the opportunity to come in and swoop you, Virgo. And this could be male or female. Now, don't get it twisted because some of them females are bold enough to swipe a man up. And some of them, and females don't think they won't do it. And men, vice versa. Y'all know y'all take the roles how they go. Let's see what else that we got for Virgo. I'm sorry. Y'all hit that like button. I'm sorry. I ain't even looked up. Shout out to everybody that's in the room. Okay, my bad, y'all. Let's get on into it. Spirit guys in the universe. What else you got to say to Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Virgo, you hesitant about walking away from someone. Or you hesitant about walking away from something. You may be scared to walk away because you can't see what you need to see down the road like you normally do. But you know you bored and tired of a situation from expressing yourself over and over and over. And now what's going on right now, you starting to see something positive for a tower moment come in, or you starting to see something positive about an unexpected event that probably gave you the truth and clarity that you need. And I feel like right now as well, you looking out to make plans, and some of you may be getting ready to travel and or do something creative with yourself instead of being in this stressful type of situation. Now, I do feel like you looking out to make plans to walk away from somebody toxic, and now you about to buckle down, but you tired of the demands of not going into this cycle the way that you need it to be. It feel like, Virgo, you are seeking clarity from somebody who's not going to give it to you. Yep. Somebody, Six of Pentacles basically being in reverse. Somebody's not giving you the promises and things that they said they was going to give you. And Virgo, what they done, they made some type of blockage or some type of mental control or financial control they had. It created some type of disturbance. It may be dealing with somebody's throat chakra too. They can't communicate, but they got a lot of research. But Virgo, I feel like this is you getting ready to start a new opportunity, but you are blocking yourself from the blessing because you want to go down this wrong road with somebody. You are changing, but the other person don't want to change towards your dreams and desires. And the devil is a lie. I rebuke all negative energy around here on this channel, spiritually, mentally, and physically and emotionally. You will not stop me in my throat chakra. You will not stop the communication that I got to give. If it's God will to our highest good and highest expectation, it will be spoken out. So I do command you off this channel, whoever you are. Whoever's trying to do any negativity, I can feel it, and you almost had it, but you'll never get it with me. So, whoever you are that's watching with negative dark energy, I pray nothing but peace, love, and light for you to enhance. And I hope right now, whatever evil deity, I hope it get purged out to a positive light for you in order to grow. I say, amen. Yeah, I thought that'd clear that throat up. I'm sorry about that. I thought that'd clear it. Somebody was trying to choke me up, or Virgo, somebody may be trying to use witchcraft on you without you even knowing to keep you blocked from a situation, or somebody probably had a love spell on you to keep you trapped in a karmic situation. Ashe? Devil is a lie. I got command of this vessel. God got command of me. But one thing somebody won't do, put any ill will on this channel. Now, Virgo, I feel like right now, by you being cold, I feel like you finally, some of you may have healed where you re-detached yourself, where you're starting to go back in the picture, but you just not messing with somebody. Or I feel like right now you may be turning your back on somebody as well emotionally because all the suffering that you have done in your past and the lack thereof, it was going away from your purpose. Forgive me. So it was going away from your purpose, Virgo. Now, I also can say right now, it may be challenging from you going through past type of situations that you was compassionate about, that you really nurtured and you really cared for. And I feel like right now, that spark that you once had, you are starting to have that childlike energy spark, and it could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that made you, that took you off your life purpose. Now, I feel like you started to pay attention to your dreams or some type of message that came in very clear for you, that you seem to start taking care of yourself and start taking care of your own energy, dealing with a soul tie or dealing with some type of reunion. Now, I feel like this air sign finally stopped dealing with third-party situations. Now, this is for some of you, okay? Now, I feel like because they rather value you, Virgo, than deal with this karmic situation. Now, did this person tell you the truth about everything? No, this is what they are hiding. They are hiding that they are trying to get away from some type of third-party situation to come back your way because of the suffering that they gave you, Virgo. They very nurturing and compassionate about you. They love you generously, but the toxic patterns that they had dealing with the friends that done these third-party situations, these little orgies, these little same-sex things, and all this polygamy type of relationship, or down low secret group, secret friends, they are trying to get out of that situation. And I feel like somebody got a message or somebody got some information on them, and now they see their self-worth and expectations in you, Virgo, because now they trying to turn their back away from all of that, okay? Now, I also feel like right now they want to take the courage to start something new and be in more action with you, but I feel like right now your cycle is completed in the changes that you need to make. Now, I do feel like right now, this person don't want you to avoid them, but I feel like you already know it's a stagnated situation where you done removed yourself completely and start to focus on you, and that helped you get out of your lack of self-doubt within yourself, and this has helped you no longer be suppressed with your emotions. Now, Virgo, I feel like by you avoiding somebody, I feel like it did strengthen you up to break free of the toxic patterns, of the toxic cycles, dealing with somebody as you was going through your healing phase, dealing with your inner child. And I feel like that was you more loving yourself more than anything else. Now, with this third party situation that I told you about once before, this person trying to end from, I feel like the person have understood the lessons of being deceived, or maybe somebody treated them the same way how they treated you because they got tempted off of something and now they had to receive their karma. Now they want to balance things and want to see justice, because Virgo, you have finally paid off all your spiritual and karmic debts when it comes to contracts, careers, and commitments, dealing with past life energies and soul tie connections. So I feel like that's why some of you separated, because you started to no longer be confused and start to see the illusions within this person. And I feel like you surrendered it after you've been talking and releasing emotions, being frustrated, back and forth, frustrated, happy, confused, cool, lack, happy, now numb. So I feel like some of y'all purged and surrendered and released all of this and start going to your own wish fulfillments, and now you're not giving communication to people because your third eye and clarity is wide open for you to see everything that you need to see, which created a breakthrough for you on this lesson, dealing with the memories that you once cherished, or the nostalgia dealing with one person. Now I feel like present, you are abundant. You are showing gratitude for the situations you're going through. You are showing gratification for the separation. You are no longer spying and watching on somebody. You are no longer trying to be one with somebody over because you realize a person had control tactics. And now you are starting to celebrate your abundance and everything that's going on, because you more comfort within yourself instead of fragmented or feeling rejected about some type of truth. I feel like you expressed yourself enough right now, and I feel like somebody tried to stop you from your growth and stop you from your shine, and it can be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or these can be your opposing placements in your sign that you may be having battles within yourself internally as well. Now, I feel like you are doing some transformation, Virgo, but you're not listening to your ancestors. Instead, you are isolating yourself and your mental thoughts about a twin flame right now, but you are trying to break the cycle from within, but you can't realize, some of y'all can't realize that you need to create some type of self-love and set some type of intentions in order for you to receive the blessing that you need in your life. It's time for you to start mending that broken image that you see within yourself. Time to take action. You want that commitment? Take action. Your angel guys finally there for you because they know you understand. They know you scared, but you are finally breaking over them fears and limitations. And now you have broken your ego and your pride as well. And now it's time for that new union to come in. Now it's time for that change in you to take courage to walk away from something in order to grow. And Virgo, I feel like you've been going through this. Some of y'all been going through this from winter about trying to form a structure, a solid foundation with somebody with balance. But now you feel like you rather take that leap of faith with new opportunities and be free because the person didn't activate their higher selves. And I feel like it's all about divine timing. So I feel like the decision that you are making right now, you are guarded, and you rather be guarded but yet vulnerable in order to not to go through another unexpected storm. Ashe. Woo. Y'all got me going through one. Let's see what else that we have. Then I may get on up out of here. I want to go spiritual. Let's go spiritual. Let's see what's the spiritual tea. How everybody doing? Everybody doing great. Everybody doing wonderful. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm just on the flow mode right now. Make sure. Ooh, y'all got 86, 71 likes. I'll take that. So that's hit. That's good. That's great. All right, what else do we have for the beautiful Virgos? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Or wherever you're at in your chart. Even if you're a cross watcher, welcome to the channel. Yeah, welcome to the channel. Cross watcher, anybody who's watching right now, if this happening to you, comment, let us know. If not, sure, just sit back and enjoy the ride. Spirit guides in the universe. What do we have for Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus on a spiritual level. What do we have for Virgo? What else do we have? Thank you. All right, Virgo, on the spiritual level, you are going through some type of healing, and I feel like you have been nurturing yourself long enough to feel the divine in yourself to start to flow out. Now, I feel like this can be you've been dealing with you being more rooted back into a foundation, what makes it suitable for you, okay, Virgo? I feel like you are starting to be more in tune, or maybe being in tune into grounding, being out in some type of nature, but this is helping you emotionally heal to this place that you need to be. Now, I feel like your wish fulfillment is coming into all the desires that you've been manifesting while dealing with healing off of some type of breakup, or off of some type of contract that had to end with a person, off of you putting them on a pedestal. You understood the spiritual lesson about how naive this person was, or maybe how naive you was to walk in this newness of this challenge, and you were being distant and hesitant because the actions that you was taking place, you had to learn a little bit more lessons. Now, I feel like since the challenges came in and you buckled down, now you are starting to be in pursuit, and now you are starting to be more inspired to get away from anything that's toxic. You are no longer trying to rush into any type of traps in a spiritual sense. Now, I feel like right now, somebody ego, you may have to go through an ego shift, but I feel like right now that was probably suppressing your emotions as well into the cycle. Now, not only being suppressive, I also feel like right now you are moving fast enough, and now since you switched the energy from being sad and transmuted that energy into happiness, now you are balancing and being rejoiceful and being more happy into your emotions, and this is helping you heal rapidly fast, okay? So I feel like some of y'all are rapid healers. Now, not only that, the person that you may have been dealing with, it was a soul tie connection that had to show you a lesson of how to stand in your power and be more in tradition to what you need, not to be shifted off your course, not to be shifted off your balance. Now, I feel like with the King of Cups basically being in reverse, it was like your external image, let's say your image that you carry, was battling inside with your emotions. So I feel like you was wearing your heart on your sleeves, and Spirit want me to tell you, you finally won over the victory. So it's time to appreciate that, for one. And now you are shedding old skin and being more diligent and being more aware about how to deal with people that try to come in with communication magic, people who's trying to mold you, or people who's trying to reshape you for their own beneficial gain. Now, Spirit also want me to tell you, you are at the end, so don't feel like the demands that you need to finally push in action like it's a rush. Spirit want me to tell you, just make the right diligent decisions about about the energies that you are dealing with and the energies that may be trying to attack you. Now, some people may be trying to be your friend and slowly get the information to use it against you down the end. That's what Spirit want me to tell you as well. Now, also, I feel like somebody arrogance that's around you, or somebody may be moving arrogantly by by being manipulated. That's the best way to say it, okay? Now, even if somebody's trying to manipulate you, Virgo, still stand in your power against these uptight, bitter individuals, because the only thing they doing, they filled with secrets and illusions, and they were trying to divide you up and divide your mind so they can get all the prosperity, riches, and abundance that's coming in for you spiritually. Now, don't be stressed out about a cycle. It's time for you to go through this and allow things to take place from Spirit, so you can go through and be this great person that you've been continuous to harvest in. Now, some of you may be very philosophical. That's the best way to say it, where you've been doing this, you've been on this road for so long, and you remember how to get through the anguish and get through the pain, and now the seeds that you have sown, it's coming to beautiful fruit, and now people are starting to see you how you really need to be, instead of the person who always tried to put you in a disaster state. You have avoided a spiritual tower moment by understanding the lessons, dealing with people who are trying to send you off of your purpose, and people that were trying to be in control over you while they were being disguised as a chameleon. So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get a little bit more. And that was a great one. Virgo, I am worthy of a wonderful life. That's one affirmation for you. I am worthy of a wonderful life. Ashe, ashe, amen. See what else that we got. Money come easily and often to me. Money come easily and often to me. Ashe, ashe, amen. I feel good about myself just as I am. I feel good about myself just as I am. Ashe, ashe, amen. I attract more money than I need. I attract more money than I need. Ashe, ashe, amen. And it's going to stop it there. Spiritual guys in the universe, we just thank you right now for Virgos and cross watchers coming in. Thank you for everything that they do. Glad they receive the messages that they need. Only you can give them the message that they need in order to grow. Now, again, anybody try to wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do, we're going to send that energy back to the universe and not to the sender in abundance of love. So things can be reciprocated towards us, towards our highest good and highest expectations, the right way in divine will and manner, okay? Now, let's see what else. I want to do just a little bit more before we end up exiting up out of here. Now, if everything resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe button. Now, I feel like even if y'all had a falling out, that card said, I hope that one day, I hope that you can forgive me one day. So this person may be around you, maybe spiritually, want to ask for forgiveness. And I feel like right now, the way how you feeling, you don't want a sign from them. You're not waiting from a sign from anybody, but they want a sign from you, Virgo. I feel like they don't want you to ever feel that way ever again. They want you to forgive you. Want you to forgive them for anything that you've done. Just being near you is intoxicating. That's a lie because it's in reverse. And I feel like right now that's how they feeling about you. They missing everything about you. Even though you don't want to see a sign from this person, I feel like you may not have love for this person anymore, Virgo. Now, you do wonder if they're happy without you, but I feel like right now, between her, you and I was too young. I feel like that was a lie too. I feel like right now the immaturity level that may have been going on, they can't stop thinking about you, Virgo. They missing you. They wish they treated you better in the situation. And you don't even replay the conversations over, Virgo. I think you done. You ain't hiding who you are from them anymore. And you don't even care about the words that you hear in music. So some of y'all may have healed from this. But this person didn't know what they was doing, so I'm gonna say that correctly. It was in reverse. I'm starting to understand the connection. They didn't understand it. So some of them might be naive, but you came closer to anyone. But how you feel right now, you building your life together. You getting your life together. And yeah, I feel like you done your healing. So I feel like some of y'all don't want to heal from this person, and you afraid to contact them because I feel like this person ain't changed. So many people, you don't even look at this person like through other people. You don't want to be with this person, and you don't care about how you feel anymore or how they made you feel. But the thing about them, they don't regret about lying, but they know they was a distraction. I buried myself in work to forgive you. And okay, Virgo, I feel like whatever they done, they burying themselves deep down in everything else not to feel these emotions. Like, Virgo, they hurted you so bad in a situation where you just like, you done. Like, even if you forgave that person, the energy will never be the same like a Virgo once gave it before. And I feel like Virgo is slowly depleting. I feel like even if this person go through healing right now, Virgo, I feel like you don't even care. And I hate to say that, like, the energy is like this person done treated you bad. And I feel like you done went through it so much, you done got numb and you just don't care. Like, if this person got right and became like the sunshine itself, I feel like, Virgo, you still have expectations in the back part of your mind because the honeymoon phases is over. Could have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like you had to help yourself, Virgo, heal to get the health back together because somebody was trying to manifest you. This fire sign was, but they can't get communication to you. I feel like, Virgo, you may have done some traveling. And I feel like right now you breaking generational cycles dealing with your health. And you not going back. You don't even want to take, like, right now I feel like you are being MIA. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you may be stuck in isolation and depression because you feel like they used you. Or you may be ready to break up with somebody and you ready to do the risk and you don't want to move on from a situation, but this person very cautious. It's like you no longer spy on this person no more because you still trying to figure out their sexuality. because they not being intimate with you, Virgo. So you thinking, is it somebody else? Intuitively, you know it is, and it could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you could be dealing with. But I feel like some of you is moving on away from a situation because somebody have tried to use you. Yes. And they scared to tell you what's coming out, but you are no longer being patient about a situation, Virgo. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, yeah, you're no longer being patient. You no longer want communication. The commitment, yeah, you're being committed more to yourself, but you know this person's a narcissist. You know they full of themselves. You know they lie. You know it's time to let go. You know it's too many challenges that you want to deal with this person. Now you're ready to create distance. And no, you feel like they may feel like it's not the right time. They may want to take you on a date night, and this may be somebody new like a Cancer, Scorpio, but I feel like you don't want to give the waste of the time. But Spirit want me to tell you right now, birthing something new, and don't give it time about your past. Some of you may be a Virgo, Libra cusp. They may be going through the most part of this. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Some of you can be dealing with a Libra. Some of you can be dealing with a Cancer or a Leo. See, that's what else do we have? Virgo, the main lesson that you are showing people is to respect your boundaries. If they're going to be with you, they're going to be with you. If they're not going to be with you, they're not. I feel like Spirit also wants you to respect yourself for the individual that you are, because you are that God and that goddess, and you are elevating, you are ascending, and sometimes servants or pages cannot elevate with a king, queen, god, a goddess. You are just out of their league. Yes, you may like the characteristics of a person, but energetically, what you don't see that energetically that your spirit is trying to protect you from a person who is filled with deception and lies and dishonesty. Now it's time for you to be vigilant in your actions. Be vigilant in the way that you're walking. Don't wait for nobody. You are blossoming into a new tree. You are starting to have unlimited love for yourself. It's time for you to fly towards new destinations. Now, I don't know. Some of y'all may be getting this message by tripping off of shrooms now. Now, that's to each his own. But I'm just saying, like, or some of you may be being more healthy, and it's helping you be more emotionally balanced within yourself. Or some of you may be starting to see the secrets and illusions because the changes is unavoidable dealing with this individual that you wasn't willing to make a sacrifice for. Now, I also feel like this person may not have been loving you with kindness, but they need to be honest with you. And I feel like honesty was the key thing, but you are not observing in silence because you're letting your emotions overflow over your power. It's time to let go of the old. Seek the answers from within. That will help you heal. It's time to nourish your soul. And you got to let your masculine and your feminine energy become one, dealing with your heartstrings. And you're not paying attention to the dreams the spirit been trying to give you. So it's time for you to embrace your feminine energy. And some of you not being nurturing with yourself. This is dealing with your, by grounding, this is dealing with your heart chakra. You're not protecting yourself. You're being emotionally unavailable because you're not seeing the mass within the other people that you really care about. Like you see it, but you being in denial. And now it's putting you in some type of depression where you're not even flowing to see your own self move the right way, how nature want to move you. But you're not being patient. Somebody's trying to make you move. But it's time for you to have courage, Virgo. The more time you have courage, then you will start hearing your ancient ones because you're not connected right now. You need to be more connected with spirit. More connected, okay? So, with that basically being said, make sure y'all hit, the rest of y'all, make sure y'all hit that like button before you leave up out of here. I just want to say peace, love, and light, love, and peace. Now, if it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like button. Now, if you got, if the universe helped you in any way to grow or to deliver a message or do anything that you need to do to help other people grow, by all means, I'm glad I can assist you. I'm glad I can help you on this Sunday Fun Day on your journey. I just want to say I love every single one of you. Now make sure y'all keep yourself abundant. Make sure y'all stay positive, whatever situation that you may be going through. I know it's hard to transmute the energy when you are emotionally unstable. But when you start working on it, you'll be surprised at so much power that you have over people by showing them the proper love and respect. Now, I ain't say be a fool. I ain't say just keep letting them do the same thing over and over. No. You can acknowledge that person for who they really are, because you may have been looking at that person on a pedestal, but still you can respect that person and still show love for them even though they treated you dirty, and that's what gives you more power than anything. Some people may think I'm crazy about it, but once you go through the cycles in life over and over and over and over and over, you'll find a peace and harmony within yourself, not even to entertain the energy. Okay? So, with that basically being said, I love you, God love you, the universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. I love you. God love you. The universe love you. Make sure you love yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Until the next time, I say, man.